Hello and welcome to Talking Sports Live. I'm Rob J. along with Jamie Horton, and we're so happy to have with us here at Full Moon Barbecue our very special guest from Philadelphia, Mississippi, the pride of Philadelphia, the pride of Oklahoma, and the pride of Southern Miss.
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah,
Marcus Dupree.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Marcus, we appreciate you coming.
We really do, buddy.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm always want to come hang out with my friends.
And we're getting ready for football season, and I know you're a big fan of Oklahoma. Oklahoma's in the SEC. What they gonna do?
I think we're gonna show up and show out. I think a lot of people, since we were in the Big 12, but every time we would play a ball game against the SEC team, we would show up. So I think with Coach Venables being already coached in the South, he know the game plan. He know the lay of the land. So we're getting some good recruits in, and I'm looking forward to the season.
Wow.
I think it's going to be exciting. I mean, like Oklahoma in the SEC, and you got with the Texas. I would never thought that Texas and Oklahoma will be a part of the SEC. When you think of those two schools, you think of the Big 12.
Right, absolutely.
And Texas A&M.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot to get into. Want to let you know first that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim. Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5235. 601-601-3131. Also, First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring, 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing, a full-service advertising and marketing agency, and their number is 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956. Dynastics has been in business since 1988 when I was just a little bitty baby.
With a mustache.
What that was like a couple of years ago?
He wished.
We have Marcus Dupree. I was telling you before we started the show, I got into a big argument with a guy earlier today. He asked me who was the best running back I'd ever seen in Mississippi history. I immediately said Marcus Dupree. He said Cam Akers.
So you want me to tell the difference?
Yes.
How tall is Cam? How big is Cam Akers?
Wait, 5'9"?
What else? How much you weigh?
How much does he weigh?
About maybe 205, something like that.
Yeah.
All right. My coach always said, he made an example. He said, would you run against, if you're a Volkswagen and you run up against a 18-wheeler, what you think gonna happen? It'd be like a bug on the dashboard of an 18-wheeler. So, I'm 6'3", coming out of high school, 230, 235, running 4'3", 40, bench press 450, squat 500. Not only squat 500, I work out with 500.
Goodness gracious.
That's a different. Then I played baseball. I betted 500 in baseball.
I never knew that.
Nobody did.
I did not know that. For Philadelphia High?
Philadelphia High School, I betted 500.
What made you stick with football?
That's everybody was focused on football here.
Yeah.
I'm in a state where, you may play a little baseball, but, football is king here.
Wow. No, I did not know you
I was
played.
playing basketball in the 7th grade.
What position in baseball?
First base, pitcher, catch, shortstop, anywhere on the field.
And all 9 of them.
Yeah, I can play anywhere.
He was
My grandson the same way.
Just an athlete. That's all.
Wow. So with the start of the football season, Marcus, what are you excited about seeing?
I'm excited about seeing OU play in the SEC. I'm excited about Texas playing the SEC. It's going to be a great season. That means I don't have to go to Oklahoma a lot, so I'll be able to see the games here. I'm anxious to see LSU and Oklahoma play in Baton Rouge. Everybody in Oklahoma is excited about going to the Grove. Coach Swister's bringing about 4 buses just so the people can come to the Grove. So I'm excited about the 2 new teams entering the SEC. It's going to be an exciting season. And then we got the 12-team playoff, and that's going to be – Florida State just lost. Did they put them out?
That put them out already?
I hope not. I'm a Florida State guy.
I think it put them out, though.
I don't think so.
I think so.
You think so?
I think
Yeah.
Florida State shouldn't have lost that first game.
Well, my thing is this. I mean, like, Georgia Tech has improved. They got a new defensive coordinator. And I was kind of scared about that game. So when we was, I had my game myself that Saturday. And then when I was on the bus and I got word that we lost, it kind of like really didn't shock me.
It did not?
No, not really. I mean, that team last year was just loaded. That Florida State had, and I knew like this year, and I know football. When you got an all-star quarterback like DJ who came in, and some more guys on the defensive staff, it's still an adjustment, don't you think, Mark?
It's always going to be an adjustment. Every year is an adjustment. You don't know who's going to step up and make plays. So it's going to take a game. Same thing with Oklahoma. It's going to take a game or two to know where we at and what they need to do. But I was shocked at Florida State losing the game.
Yeah, I was too. But you saying you say about let me turn around on this because you also gonna be a part-time Jacksonian because your grandson.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely a J State guy. I've always been a J State guy. J State recruited me pretty hard. My grandson didn't even know it. I think one of the coaches was telling that Coach Gordon, was recruiting me pretty hard, and I did like Jackson State. I liked the swag and everything. I was even wearing the red bandana.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Coach gave me one. So me and my friends, we Tree and Michael Smith, we had them, and so we just like the vibe.
If you would have went to Jackson State,
wow,
what you think your numbers would have been?
Think it would have broke Walter's pace record?
You know what? Rob, let me go on air right here and say it. I think it would have been close if he didn't do it.
Yeah.
It'd been close.
It would have been close.
Oh yeah, because I know Walter, so Walter would have been we had the same agents, Bud Holmes. So I'm sure Walter would have been talking smack. So I had to go get it.
And you have been talking smack.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But you didn't really talk too much smack with Philadelphia in high school.
I really didn't. But when the guys in the game started talking smack, then that just brought another person out.
Who did you pattern your game after? Was it anybody?
I patterned my game after Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, Gail Sayers, because he returned punts and kicks. I returned punts and kicks. That's another thing. I return punts and kicks. People got to do their history. But anyway.
You see who you pointed at, right?
I played linebacker in high school. I played quarterback. So I asked Blake the other day, I said, Blake, what's the difference between me and Cam Akers? I said, because he definitely would not have been able to play against my defense in high school because I couldn't run against my defense. So what's the difference of me and him? He said, because he could throw the ball.
He don't throw the ball every down.
Well, see, he played in that spread. He had the ball in his hand every play.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, take me out of the equation. Put Bo Jackson, put Herschel Walker back there, and that's just he had the ball in his hand every play. Think about where they'll be at right now. They could put the numbers up, but they had the ball in their hand. And in the spread offense, we didn't have no space in the regular defense I played against. We didn't have no space. We had to make our space. Now they got space.
Mm-hmm.
Wide as a door you can run through, and I'll still be running because I'll run around the world in this offense they played in.
Well, Marcus, what made it so easy when you played? You looked like a man among boys. Really.
Exactly.
What made it so easy for you? Just because you were just a big old rascal.
I was just trying.
I was just a big old
man. Do you know where we from? We from Philadelphia. I'm from Philadelphia, Mississippi. You from Mississippi. You from Mississippi.
Yeah.
This hard time Mississippi. You gotta get it.
Yeah.
You gotta make it work. We trying to eat. Me and my homeboy was trying like, man, my mama can't pay us for us to go to college, so we got to get a scholarship.
Did you ever see anybody scared to tackle you? Because if you had been coming at me, I was like, business decision. I ain't tackling him.
So I can say Deion Sanders. I met when we were with the Rams. Deion and who was the other guy came down? He said, man, you playing today? I said, yeah, I'm playing today. He said, man, don't run my way. Pull a hamstring.
So let me ask you, when you went to Oklahoma, what kind of shock was that? The cultural shock.
It wasn't. It was just, I was walking on campus. This girl walked to me and said, howdy. I said, howdy.
She said, howdy.
I said, howdy. Okay, I'm in Oklahoma, but it really wasn't no shock. At Philadelphia, my junior and senior year, we had an average of 5,000 people at a game.
Yeah,
in any game, and so I go to practice. We have a scrimmage. It's 10,000, 40,000 people just watching a scrimmage.
Oh my!
5,000 people come watch us practice, and so that was the biggest difference. But the bigger the crowd, the bigger I want to play.
Yeah.
The more I want to play.
Is
Give
that
me the
right?
ball. Yeah, bigger the crowd. Because when I stepped out on that field the first time and I looked around and 100,000 people standing in the stands and it was standing room only, I said, oh, if he give me the ball, I'm taking it to the house.
Well, when did you realize, coming up as a little boy playing football, when did you realize I'm good at this?
I actually didn't. I get that question all the time. I just knew the guys I played with, we made each other better.
Yeah.
And I really didn't know. I knew the day I had the scrimmage in Oklahoma, that's when I figured out that I was pretty good because I ran against the number 1, number 2 defense in the country, and I carried the ball 9 times and had 150 yards in that game, in that scrimmage against the first team OU defense.
Well, why didn't you ever win the Heisman?
Because I left.
You wish you would have stayed?
I wish I would have stayed. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see all the guys I played. I ate lunch with a bunch of guys I came in as freshmen when I went to OU, and we talked about that. And we could have won. I could have won 2 Heisman trophies. We could have won the national championship back to back. But they knew why I left. And they was like, you ain't got to talk about it. We already know. We was in the huddle with you, seeing what was going on. Right. So it's like you had to do what you had to do.
I think the thing that upset me the most was in that Fiesta Bowl when you ran for all those yards, and then the coach said you was out of shape.
Yeah.
You could have ran for some more yards. Yeah. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me.
And I'm running.
Did you cuss him out?
I wanted to. That's one thing I told my grandson. Be respectful.
Yes.
Talk to the coaches. And if it's some man right, y'all be man to man, because that's how it's gonna be in every level. You gotta be a man. Don't be disrespectful, but tell them how you feel. And if it's wrong or whatever, it'll work out. It'll work out.
Well, why did he say? Was he just that hard on you, or what was it?
Yeah, they said it. He said, I mean, it was like, Marcus, he was on you for nothing. Every time you touched the ball, you were going. He was saying I wasn't running hard. But the strength coach said, well, coach, ain't nobody catching him. What do you want him to do?
Want you to fly.
Yeah.
Wow. But if you guys get a chance, watch The Best That Never Was.
Yes.
We just did an update.
You did an update on that.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so it should come out in October. And then we getting ready to sign a deal with the same people who did Emmett Till and did Mississippi Burning. They were getting ready to do a movie on me in Philadelphia.
So what's the update? Can you tell us?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell us a little bit?
It just I can't tell you. Wow, it's actually two, because they're gonna have. I can tell you, one is gonna be, why did colleges get away from the wishbone?
Okay.
It was because me, Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker, Earl Campbell. So they're gonna talk about that. I think that's gonna be an SEC story.
Okay, I got you. Do you know when it's gonna be out?
October.
October.
Both of them gonna be out in October.
It'll be called The Best That Never Was 2, Part 2, or
I don't know how they're gonna do it. They hadn't told me yet. But it's nothing major. It's just gonna be a little small update. They filmed me at OU, and me and Coach Switzer were having something. So it's not gonna be. It's gonna be good, but it's not like the whole hour. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 in that hour.
I got you.
Yeah.
And I know since that time, one of your relatives passed. That was in the first one.
Yeah. But a lot of people in that movie don't pass.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, I know you.
I mean,
it was your biggest supporter. Was it
Curly? Yeah, Uncle
Curly.
Curly.
Uncle Curly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, that was great. Do you ever get a chance to go back to Philadelphia?
I do. I go all the time. Still got grandkids. You know, I got 12 grandkids. So,
Well, grandkids.
yeah, them boys.
It was the Waltons. Man. Good night. Don't go to it. Now we at Full Moon Barbecue. You a vegan? Do you?
Who in Mississippi is a vegan?
We'll be.
Who in Mississippi is a vegan?
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Welcome back to Talking Sports Live here at Full Moon Barbecue. Again, this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring. 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency is a full-service advertising and marketing agency. The number is 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynamics. I'm sorry, Richard. Richard going to take some of his money back. Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956. And Dynastics has been in business since 1988, when I was just a little bitty baby.
3 years ago.
We are so happy to have with us Marcus Dupree. Marcus Dupree, the best running back to come out of Mississippi. I say
Football player.
football player.
You know, we don't have this
High school.
High school.
Yeah.
High school.
Listen,
we don't have this discussion before, Marcus, about the best basketball player, which I think was Chris Jackson.
I
Best
agree.
running back was you.
Chris Jackson, and no doubt was
What,
one of
I keep telling people that.
Yeah.
Chris Jackson, no doubt.
No doubt.
No
was the
doubt.
best.
What was the new name of LSU?
Mahmoud, Abdul, Ralph.
Dude, Ralph or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best basketball player
Yes,
was
sir.
him. And the best for running back, I think, to be honest with you, the best football player that
Yeah.
came out the state
Yeah.
was Marcus Dupree.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You remember Marcus's? Can we make that a trivia question? Marcus's jersey number?
Yeah, we should. If they don't know about now, then
They don't know about now.
something wrong.
We're gonna have a trivia question coming up, which will give away a
That's
Full
right.
Moon gift certificate. So keep listening for that. Marcus is here with us. Marcus, of course, attended Oklahoma, and Marcus, you go back to Oklahoma from time to time a lot, don't you? You
I
sign
do.
autographs and
I
stuff.
go every other week, seems like.
You
I
know?
I've been in Oklahoma for the last 2 months, since June 16th. We did a movie premiere up there.
You thought about getting on the coaching staff?
No, I don't do that coaching stuff.
You don't want to coach?
I
why
like
not?
watching it. I don't got too old, feeble, mind bad.
A lot of old players say they don't
Man,
want.
what you
They don't
talking
want to be.
about, man?
They don't wanna be coached.
It take up too much time.
Yeah. You know what? I hear a lot of people say they don't. I mean, like an old player don't want to coach.
Well, now Jamie is a head coach at Reimagine Prep, and he got his first win last week. So I want to say congratulations to head
Appreciate
coach
you, buddy.
Jamie Horton.
Well, maybe Jamie can coach me. So at prep school, you really don't have to do.
But you know what? I tell them when Rob came out there and did the story. Let me tell you, I love my kids. They 12 and 13 years old.
Yeah.
They listen.
They
You know
listen.
what I'm talking about? They listen. And they respect you for what you got to say. But I'm like you, Mom. Some of these bigger kids and these grown men, it's rough these days because they think they know everything.
Everything. They
Yeah.
think they know everything. You ain't lived long enough to know everything.
Exactly.
That's what my grandma used to say. You live long enough, keep living.
Rob, I got a question for him. And I always wanted to know this. What made you choose OU over the other school? Who all recruit you first?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
when I say everybody, when they realized I was like not really paying attention, just trying to do what I do, go to school, blah, 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 hang out with my friends. But now that I look back at it
Uh-huh.
as an adult, and it was somebody at our house every day.
It
4
was.
or 5 coaches every day. I would
Oh,
get out of
wow.
practice. It'd be 5 coaches sitting there waiting for my mom because she would drive from Kemper County. She taught school in Kemper County. She always say, "Do not come to the house until 6 o'clock." She gets there at 4. They was already sitting there. Every time she would have
Oh,
to say,
my.
"Do not come to the house until I get home at 6."
They were like the army.
Oh yeah, they was
Were you starstruck by any other coaches?
I wasn't. I really wasn't. It was just everything was just so happening so fast, and I'm just trying to focus on the team, trying to focus on where I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go, and it wasn't a lot of pressure. Just trying to figure out what I really wanted to do.
Which coach did you that came to you were like, man, you might as well leave? Was anybody
When I was at OU,
when they came to recruit you?
Oh.
Came to that. Which one did you or your mom say, no, you can go? Or which one said, oh, I liked him?
Yeah. Did y'all how y'all narrow? I think Rob, how you narrow down the process?
so I like Coach Sherrill. I went to Pittsburgh. That was one of my recruiting trips. I went to UCLA. I like Coach Donahue, and I had cousins out there. So I had a family from away from home. The family from away from home at UCLA would have been Mira Bradley at that time.
Mhm.
I didn't know that till after the fact. But my grandma's nephew had a franchise out there like Popeyes. It was called Golden Bird Chicken.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I had it made out there, but what made my decision was OU played on the East Coast, OU played on the West Coast. They played everybody,
Mhm.
and OU was on TV. Back then you didn't have cable, but OU was always on TV, and that's what I was looking at: be able to get exposure, be in the top 10, top 5 every year.
Yeah.
They ran the ball.
Yeah.
It was just a perfect fit because I read the Wishbone in high school also, so it was a perfect fit for me.
There were not too many black coaches during that time, black head coaches at that time.
No, it wasn't. None at all.
Wow.
None at all.
Yeah.
Wow. So you weren't really impressed by any of the coaches that came? Because you didn't seem like a guy that was like just so starstruck on these coaches.
No, I wasn't. I wanted to go to the best school. It was going to provide me the best opportunity at that time, I was really thinking about a Heisman Trophy. I just wanted to win the national championship and play with guys and see how good I could be, and that's why I went to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Well, I tell you what, Oklahoma got a jewel. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not only are you was a great football player, but you're an even better person. You've been
Thank you.
me and Rob friends for years, and we just wanted to let you know that whatever you want to do, we know it's gonna be successful because you're a great guy. But let's talk about your grandson.
Mhm.
And
We got some people want to say
oh yeah,
hello to
sure.
Marcus.
Hey, what's up?
You're still a legend around here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Now, this is the grandson who plays at Jackson State.
Yeah, and Marcus called me and he said, "Look, you need to talk to O." I said, "For what?"
Yeah.
He said, "I got my grandson wants
That's
to
the
come to
video
Jackson."
you sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
I said, "Where he played at?" He said, "Gulfco." He said, "I'm about to send you the film." And when I got on the film, I got through looking at it, I did. Oh, let me tell you about this kid.
He know where to get. He know how to get to this.
Yeah. So when I talked
promise
to him, he said, "Hey, that's Marcus Dupree's grandson." He said, "Oh man, I just offered him last week."
And he told me that he said I offered him because I said, Coach O, did you?
Yeah, because I sent it to you first.
Yeah.
To me.
So he
And he
Denali called and said, "Papa, I ain't heard from Jackson State."
And then when you called me, I said, "Well, you told Rob." And he said, "I told Rob already." So when I called, he said, "Man, I already offered that kid."
And I said, yeah, he told me, and I was like, what does offer mean?
He showed he don't know.
And he said, oh, we got him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think he'll play?
I think so.
I think he'll play. It takes him a little time to get started.
Yeah.
Once he get it, because he's smart. He know this game. And that's why I tell him, you ain't got to play football. Go to the front. I want you to really be in the front office where you telling everybody else what to do. But
He got some Marcus Dupree in it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
When I saw the little film on, but my thing with him is he's a hard worker.
Mhm.
So like TC said, when he was on here last week, that hey, it's competition. I'm not finna sit up and just say because your name is so and so you're gonna play. You're gonna show me in practice what you got, and you're gonna have the opportunity.
that's it.
There's one thing I like about that coaching staff. They're gonna put the best players out there on the field,
That's it.
and I think he's gonna be one. I think gonna surprise some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marcus, did you get a chance to watch FAMU and who they play? Norfolk
State.
I didn't watch them. Actually, if I got this week, get football started.
Are you serious?
I was thinking of this week, but I actually missed some of the games last week.
I thought FAMU was my team to be the most difficult team, but they can't stop the run. It seems like.
So let me ask you. When I called you after my game,
Yeah.
and you said that it was down, but when I got home, they was up by 1.
Mhm.
So did Norfolk State really beat themselves? Or
Yes.
okay, it was more of Norfolk
FAMU
State
won
beat
by the
themselves.
hairs on their chin. Yeah, I think they may face a little trouble in the SWAC.
Yeah, especially when they come to Jackson.
So Marcus, do you give your grandson tips on how to run the ball or anything like that?
I just tell him that he need to keep working on the little things. The little things get you to the league. First thing you need to make plays.
Yeah.
First thing you work on. Another thing you work on the little things like getting out of your route, getting in your route, watching the defense, which way you go, break yourself down. Just little things. Little things get you to the league. Not all the hoopla and all the talking. Do the little things and work hard, and that's what he's doing.
So do he know the legacy of Marcus Dupree? Like who you are?
He figured it. He finally figured it out.
Okay.
Yeah, when we talk about Marcus Dupree running the football, it was you were a threat to go all the way every time you
I
touched.
tried to. That was my thing. In my mind, I'm trying to get this game over. The quick as I score the touchdown, the quicker we can end this game.
Yeah.
Did you have any team that was really, really tough on you, high school or college?
High school, we had problems with Kosciuszko. We hadn't beat Kosciuszko in 20 years. My junior year, we came and beat them 54 to 6 or 14 or something.
Yeah, just running the score up.
Oh, we run. But that's the thing. That's another thing, Rob. Since you said run the score, my high school coach would take us out. Most of the time we didn't even play in the second half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he didn't want to embarrass the other coach. But we have teams 40-0 at half. He was like, "Oh, y'all ain't playing no more."
Oh, okay.
You know,
Well, that's
so-
a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. So that's another thing, Blake. Never played all the games.
That is correct. Yeah, you never played all the games. So just think how many yards you would have racked up with that.
Exactly. And playing that spread offense.
So what about in college?
In college,
Who was the toughest team you?
I would say Nebraska.
I kind of figured he was gonna say that.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Tom, you
But
want
I hang out with all of Nebraska as players all the time. I hang out with them more than I do with the Sooner players. They're always at events and stuff like that, and they always talk about, man, we were getting on the defense every time you carry the ball. So that freshman ain't no joke, and the guys be like, oh man, we can't stop, you know. So I'll be like, y'all sit there and watch me like that. He's like, yeah. He said, man, that game was big, the Nebraska OU game at that time.
Did you do a lot of film watching? You watch a lot of film?
A little bit, not much. We're gonna
You
still
didn't
do the same thing. I'm still gonna run over you. I'm still gonna run around you.
so you ain't got to watch film.
I didn't have to be real. I mean, we watch the defense. You know, we first of the week I watch it. Then after that, it's like they doing the same thing. So I got to do the same thing.
So you told Rob Nebraska was your toughest opponent.
Yeah.
What were your toughest place to play at on the road?
I'm gonna say Texas, the Texas
Yeah.
game. Yeah,
I can see that.
Texas? Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see
I
that.
can see
too.
that too. Yeah.
All right. Well, Marcus, don't leave now.
I ain't going nowhere.
That's why when we finish this, we're going to eat some barbecue.
Let's do.
You
We got
sure?
we got some watermelon too.
Lord have mercy.
You got
Lord have mercy. We'll be back.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
I'm Ed Trim with Pennington & Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that area clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our market. Our ideal is simple: deliver a consistently and exceptionally client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day.
He started. All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live here at Full Moon Barbecue. Rob J, Jamie Horton, and our special guest, Marcus Dupree. Marcus Breakaway Dupree. You talk about the jerseys that you had. They, when they grab them, they break away. They don't make those jerseys no more.
So yeah, so when we were in high school, Kosciuszko had these tearaway jerseys, and so when Coach Wood left Kosciuszko, he came to Philadelphia, and I'm like, Coach, we got to have some. Them jerseys we would touch those guys, and the jerseys would just fall off. He said, we got plenty of them. Trust me, you will have some. And after my senior year, they banned them. Nobody could use them no more because people would grab me, and you just touch it like that, they would fall off. And you see guys on film be like, and then they'll stick it in their pocket, and me and they suit.
Rob, you never touched a breakaway jersey before?
No, sir.
Really?
It's like a T-shirt.
Yeah, that's all it really was.
My coach would cut the neck out, cut the arms out. You touch that mug,
Yeah, that's it.
it's a wrap. It's coming off.
But I would see your jersey always just tore up.
Always tore up.
Always tore up. I was like, man. But we have, we're going to give away a $10 gift card here from Full Moon Barbecue. Now, we are on all sorts of social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. The first person who can answer this series of questions is a 3-part question. In what year was the SWAC formed? What state did officials meet? Oh, this is hard.
It's so little.
And what does SWAC mean?
Our producer Larry Nix went dug deep in this.
He dug deep in this.
I'm gonna get the first. I'm gonna get what does the SWAC mean?
What does SWAC mean?
Southwestern Athletic.
Okay, well, Marcus gave you that one. All right, and then
I want a plate. Do I get my free plate?
Well, you gonna get one anyway. You gonna get one anyway. So we go. So Marcus told you what that means. So, in what year was the SWAC formed? What state did officials meet to form the SWAC? I'm guessing that's what that is. And also, what was Marcus Dupree's number at Philadelphia High School? How about that? The first person who can answer that question via our social media pages, we'll give you a gift card from Full Moon, even if you're here, if you can answer that question. All right. Well, Marcus, football season is about to start. You an NFL fan? You play for the Rams.
Yeah, I play for the Rams, but I'm a hometown. You know, I try to stick with the hometown New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. Hey.
You know, I try to support the Saints. And my cousin Fred McAfee played for the Saints.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I try to support. And then I was a big Archer Manning fan growing up.
I was too.
Chuck, what was it? Chuck Muncie. That's why I used to think I was Chuck Muncie back with, because I had the little glasses too. With the,
Yeah, you did have a little glasses.
Yeah.
But you know, Marcus, that's his second team. It's the Saints. We right behind the Chiefs.
Yeah, you know I love the Chiefs.
Yeah, he like.
I know.
he love
That's
the
why I ain't.
Well, he like the
I ain't
Saints.
look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even acknowledge. You didn't even acknowledge. but you know, and they're talking about they always talk about the Chiefs three-peating and all that. I don't really worry about that. I'm satisfied that I've seen them in 3 Super Bowls. But is it hard to three-peat? Can they do that?
It's hard, but I think they can. They got the team to do it.
Really?
They got a lot of things got to fall right. Got no injuries.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, a lot of things got to fall right. No fumbles, and just so.
And then no against the law, like this receiver that they had. This numbskull driving up and down Dallas, running over folk.
Right.
You got to be. So who would you say would be your Super Bowl contenders
from each conference?
I'm looking at Houston.
Texans?
Yeah. I think they got a chance this year.
Really?
I think they got a chance. C.J. Stroud.
What about the Chicago Bears? A
Yeah.
guy argued me down last week that the Bears were going to the Super Bowl.
Not
What's
this-
it-
not this- not-
as fans?
Not 2025.
Well, I told him.
You talking about 2025?
Yeah, and I told him doing this on the space station.
Yeah, that's on. That's
Oh, we
on
got a
way.
winner? We got a winner? Okay, all right.
Ask question
Again, the question again is,
Question again.
in what year was the SWAC formed? What state did officials meet to form the SWAC? What does the SWAC mean? Marcus told you that. Okay. And what number did Marcus Dupree wear when he was the sensational running back with the Philadelphia Tornadoes?
That's it. Tornadoes.
And did you go back and
I do.
Watch them sometime.
I'm looking forward. We got a new head coach, a young guy, Giorgio Grace. They played the scrimmage the other night, and they look pretty good.
Look pretty good.
Did they make a statue of you?
Not yet. They did a street.
Nice.
It's the street that run down in front of the high school.
Yeah.
It's called Marcus Dupree Street.
Wow, that is nice.
So I got toll booths at each end. 50 cents to go down the street.
You get the money?
Yeah.
Marcus, that is nice.
Yeah.
When did they dedicate that? I missed it.
2018, 2017, somewhere. I think it's 2007 when I went in the Hall of Fame.
They're going to put a statue out there?
I don't know. If I get them a field, they probably change the field. So
Okay. But now, we talked about you in football. What about you acting?
I don't even know how that happened.
How did
You know, as black people, we used to lying. We can act. We got to get your blood tore up. You come up with some lies now, can't you? You can act. Oh, mama, don't kill me. So we used to doing that. So just tell me what you want me to act like.
what's the next movie?
It's called Misguided. It's a comedy. We're gonna be shooting it in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
What is your role in it?
Well, I'm gonna play a security guard, and these other 2 guys are gonna be like catfishing people, and so that's all I can tell you right
You got a lot of lines in?
Yeah.
Is it hard to memorize lines for a movie?
Sometimes because you want trying to talk like somebody else. So I tell them to write like I talk.
Rob, I just want to know, are we going to get invited to the premiere?
Look, cameo. We was trying to have one here a couple months ago, but
Yeah.
the Madison the players over here wouldn't.
The movie theater.
It wouldn't. I guess it didn't have the same dates that we needed to be there.
But whenever you do, me and Rob.
We're gonna be working on a film with this lady named Roberta Bell.
Okay.
She was a guard that took care of the kids when women coming up pregnant, and
Yeah.
she would take care of the kids. So
Okay.
she was on CBS about that. So we want to do a movie about that.
I was just in one movie once,
Which one was that?
Time to Kill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was a reporter. This was my line. If you get a conviction, we ask for the gas chamber. That was.
Did you do it right though? How many takes?
I did it at one, but I cut up at that movie, and the guy really should have threw me out. His name was George Schumacher. Rest his soul.
Wow.
Why you cut up?
Because let me explain to you. They emailed everybody at all the TV stations sending your air check. So I was picked as one of the reporters. Now we had to meet in Canton at 4:00 that morning, Sunday morning. Now this particular day, the Chiefs were playing the Denver Broncos. So I'm waiting.
I should know.
I'm waiting to do the scene. So near 12 noon, I'm like, man, the Chiefs coming on a minute. So 12 noon comes. So they call us to go step on the steps of the Capitol, Canton, at the courthouse.
Yes.
Now, I'm standing here. Another reporter was here. Another reporter was here, and they had other people behind us. So Howard Ballou was standing behind me. Howard Ballou is the reporter at LBT.
Yes.
So the guy pointed out, he said, okay, guys, this is our last scene before we go to lunch. And he said, you read this line, Howard, you read this line. To some lady, you read this line. Now, he skipped over me. That was what he told Howard. That was my line. I was supposed to read. So I'm like, wait a minute, skip. So the guy was like, okay, everybody, stand by, background. And I said, wait, hold it. I said, that's my line you gave him. So everybody got quiet.
Right.
And he said, excuse me? I said, that's my line you gave him. He already said his line. He said, who are you? I said, I'm Rob J. They FedEx me the script. Now, I didn't know he was running things.
Right.
I didn't know because I watch movies. He said, I said, he said, he turned to somebody. He said, who's giving out lines in this movie? And the guy said, you are, sir. I mean, the guy, he had his hair pulled back. He had his sweater tied around him. He didn't look like nobody.
Right.
And so he said, now, what is your problem? I said, listen, they FedEx me the script, not knowing it was him. I said, they FedEx me the script. I was supposed to say this line. He already said his line. He said, excuse me for a moment. So they huddled up. So people around the thing were like, Rob J, do you know who that man is? That's George Schumacher. I was like, and they said, that man directed, they named some movie.
Okay.
They said, that man directed. Now, somebody said, Rob J, that man directed Batman. Now, I saw Batman.
Right.
And all the makings of Batman. Because I like comic book. And I was like, oh, that is that man. So he said, calm down, people. Let's do this scene if it's all right with Rob J. Can we do this scene if it's okay with Rob J? I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. So we did the scene, and he said, okay, good job, everybody. Now let's go to lunch if it's okay with Rob J. So you got picked. He just started jugging at me. So during lunch, and they had all kind of stuff, lobsters and everything. And I went over to him. I said, Mr., I'm so sorry that I cut up out there. I'm so sorry. He said, don't worry. Now he grabbed my face. He said, don't worry about it. Just be nice next time. That man had all right to throw me out of it. He did. He had all right to throw me out of Canton.
I did something like that too, Rob. Back there last year, we was filming a movie, and it was cold. We was shooting it up into called Mysterious Circumstance, true story about Lewis and Clark. So we was shooting this scene. So the guy supposed to go in and shoot Lewis, boom, and run out. I'm holding Lewis's dog, because I'm supposed to be Lewis's slave. You know, I'm his slave guy, the black guy that I didn't know that took all these people across the country. Was a black guy. I didn't know that. But so I'm sitting there, the dude taking his time running out the doggone house, and the dog acting up. I stood up and saw, cut. The director like, what? What did you talking about cut? I said, the dog don't stay still, and he walking slow. When you kill somebody, you supposed to run. So we had to go back and reshoot the scene, but I'm hollering cut, like I'm the producer.
You cut the movie?
I was like, cut. Hey, right?
And did everybody cut?
Yeah.
Because they had to cut if you hollering cut.
Hollering cut.
Did they throw you out?
No. He was like, let's run it again. He's right. Let's run it again.
Oh.
He walking. You kill somebody, you ain't supposed to walk. You supposed to run.
Well, that is true. He does have a point.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we are going to take a break with these two movie stars.
Two movie stars.
If it's okay with Rob J.
It's okay with Rob J.
Okay with Rob J.
I never told you that.
No.
Amid Trim, Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. We take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
How in the world you go from 9 to 5?
That's his counting
in
method.
1 second.
Where'd you go to school at?
We earlier we asked the trivia question about when was what was the question? we asked the question, what year was the SWAC formed? What state did officials meet to form the SWAC? What does SWAC mean, and what was Marcus Dupree's number? So we got Sydney Wilder. You see it. What year was the SWAC formed? Okay, what'd she say, James?
1920.
1920, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
That is correct. Okay, see it. What state did officials meet to form the SWAC? She said Mississippi.
Texas.
Texas, that is correct. All right. See it? And what does SWAC mean, see it? Did she say SEC?
The Southwestern Athletic
Athletic
Conference.
Conference.
Okay, that is correct. And what number was Marcus Dupree, see it? Oh, that's good. She said 2.
Yeah.
22. Well, you know,
22.
because sometimes the jersey did have a 2 on it. When it got tore off, I went to Sydney Wilder. Congratulations.
It was tore off all the time.
So, Marcus, when you look back at your career, do you have any regrets, or do you? I know you got injured in that in the USFL game.
Only regret I regret is not winning the national championship.
Yeah.
With my teammates that I went to college with. And I think that would have been fun. Me and Keith Jackson talk about that all the time. He said him and Coach Whistle was walking off the field that first time they played the national championship. I think they might have played Penn State or some, might have been Washington, and they lost the game. Yeah. And he was walking off with Coach Whistle. Said Marcus would have been here, Coach would have won. He said, "Oh, no doubt." So me and Keith Jackson talk about that. He keeps in Jackson all the time. He's on the board of Regions Bank.
Wow.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
He called me all the time. I mean, now you end up on the Regions Bank in Mississippi, but he's on the board.
You still friends with Switzer? You still talk with him?
Oh yeah, we matter of fact, we're getting ready to do a deal here, hopefully in Mississippi. He's bringing $160 million deal here. It's a $1 billion contract with Walmart and Costco's and Kroger to hydroponically grow all their vegetables. And Philadelphia is setting prime for it. They got the airport, they got the opportunity zone, and they got we can ship from anywhere right there in Philadelphia.
And now, I mean, Philadelphia has, changed a whole lot. Since you were growing up.
Oh yeah.
But you got like Philadelphia, you got Neshoba Central, Choctaw Central. With my boys, the head basketball coach there, Lewis Wright. This is his first year coming, and he was saying that he's amazing how the city has progressed ever since. Of course, they had the casinos and everything there. So, because that would used to be just land when you was
just land.
Yeah,
a number of fields and pine trees and all that.
Yeah, but I noticed that when Holmes County played over there, how big it has really got.
Wow. Changed the whole lot.
Neshoba Central was in our district.
Yeah, exactly.
And right now it's like a little mini city, like a little mini big city over there.
Wow, how about that?
Yep.
I just don't gamble, but I sure go.
I don't gamble either.
Yeah, I
I
go there and
always
eat,
eat
though.
now.
Oh yeah, I go there and eat. I go there and eat all the time. I'm telling you right
So,
now.
Mark, I know one of the things you did when you were working out to get back after your knee injury was you worked in this hot room, this hot house.
Still sitting in the same spot
It's still sitting there.
with the same equipment. If you welcome to go work out anytime, Rob.
Hey, are we rolling?
Fired.
But Marcus, so you again, welcome back. So that hot house is still there. Why did you have to work out in the hot house like that?
I just wanted to be right. I didn't want to leave no stones unturned when I went back to play ball. And I did what I had to do by myself. Like these kids now, they got to have trainers and all that. I got to go do this. Let's go do it.
So
If you want it bad enough, you'll get your butt out there regardless of what you want to do. You know, you ain't got to have nobody tell you what you need to do.
So you mainly your own trainer.
I did my own training. I did.
Why did it have to be so hot in there?
To bring off the weight.
Okay.
I was losing 15, 20 pounds every week, every 2 weeks.
Eating?
I would eat just baked foods during the week. Then on Saturday, I would eat anything I wanted. And then I start back on Sunday eating the right foods.
So what does the workout entail besides the hot house?
Well, if you get past the heat, because Fred tried to work out with me and then he said, "Oh no,
McAfee."
Yeah, he said, "No." He was already with the Saints.
He did.
Oh, I can't stay here.
We wait till I see him on that.
Yeah, that's what like. No, coach, I can't stay up in here. So,
Is that right?
Yeah. Because if you ain't got it right now, you ain't staying in there.
You never fell out?
Clean close, but my grandma would sit because she lived next door, so she know what time I would go work out. So if she would come sit in the morning and right by the door to make sure I wasn't killing myself.
Yeah.
It was during the summer?
Mm-hmm. I started on May 1st. I worked out May, June, July, and went to camp in August.
Wow. I got a quick question right quick. This UFL, how you like they combine the USFL with the XFL?
Right.
How you like
I like it because it gives the opportunity for kids to develop.
I do too.
If Donald Trump wouldn't have caused the USFL to go bankrupt, the league would probably still been going.
I agree.
So,
I
agree. But you know what I hate going into the season, that kickoff rule. I
don't like that.
I don't like it either.
What is the purpose of it?
I don't know.
Well, have you ever been down on the kickoff route?
Never.
Oh, it's violent.
Yeah, it's violent.
It's
So
very
trying to save
violent.
injuries.
But it's the NFL.
Yeah.
And some of the players said there is an adjustment that they don't like, and even the special team coaches,
right?
Because there's been so many penalties lately. With the with the new rule, they're trying to get used to it. You have to stay still, until he catches the ball. That's a big adjustment. Like seriously.
Yeah. When you program to run down.
to run down
and knock somebody out,
like wholeheartedly.
I promise. Like 2 car.
And they gunning to kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like to see the guy catch it. Somebody get the head knocked off. You may go, but even is it easier to go all the way down with this?
For me, I think it would be.
Yeah, it would be easy. That's what I'm saying. It look like it would be easier.
Somebody made one
little slip up, you cut through the crack, then you gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Is that the only major rule change they have this year going into NFL?
I think so.
I think that's
competition.
Okay, well, what you think about this? They're thinking about not using the chain gang anymore. They're going to do it electronically. I always thought that was kind of bogus and cheesy, that chain. Why don't they use an electronic system? And they're going to do that.
So what, they're just going to have the marker down there, or what?
They're not going to have those, how they go out and measure the thing.
Yeah.
They run out there and measure it.
So it's going to be electronic.
Yeah, it's gonna be
like tennis with the balls going in and out.
Yeah, to see if you made the first down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I kind of like that because I always thought, how do they know the person that's holding the chain during the plays not inching it up or paying attention?
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe we need some new refs to teach them how to bypass interference.
Right.
Oh yeah.
2019. I'm still pissed off.
Mad about the same.
Yeah.
He's still
I do too.
Yeah.
Mad about the same.
Now, Marcus, let's talk about
that. We were supposed to win.
Yeah, and we would have won the Super Bowl. I told Rob.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
That was horrible. It still plays in my mind.
Does it really?
It really does. And I saw I was on Facebook the other day, and a skit came in there with Tommy.
He's still mad about
I'm still mad about it. He doing like this, and I'm like, Ray Charles saw that.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't call that.
I know why.
Conspiracy.
Okay, now what hurt you the most? That or when Diggs caught that on that last play?
The Diggs play was just a big mess up by our defense.
Mm-hmm.
But that play was blatant pass interference.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like Ryan Clark. Regardless, pass interference is pass interference. The man got mugged. And you sit there and you didn't call it.
Didn't throw not one.
Did not throw one
Turned
flag.
his head. Matter of fact, he must have closed his eyes.
He did. When he got his check at the end.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by anybody that got cut? You know, it was cut day this week.
On the Saints?
Yeah.
I wasn't. I think, but the roster changed so much, and this, that when the practice squad comes, and then before the first game of the season, going to be so many roster moves.
Exactly.
And then they finally paid, Jerry Jones finally paid
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb.
He sure did.
So why he ain't paid Dax? Let's ask.
Why didn't he pay that?
We need to ask Larry Nix why he ain't paid Dax.
That's he a Cowboy fan.
Yeah,
ain't
Cowboy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think he work in the front office too.
He act like it.
Yeah. Why didn't they pay? Why haven't they paid that?
That's what I want to know. Why
Mr.
haven't they
Nix,
paid?
why did not play that?
Yeah, let's ask our producer, Larry Nix, why they ain't paid Dax.
Oh, he don't want to tell all. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? He in with Jerry.
Yeah. So let me ask you. Let's ask him this: If Dax don't be a part of the Cowboys no more, will he still be a fan?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because if
that's the elephant in the room.
I ain't heard nothing on that question. I ain't hear one word.
He'll go wherever Dak goes.
Yeah, he'll be whatever
Because
he
if
goes.
Mahomes leave the Chiefs, I'm still a Chiefs fan.
Regardless. When
Regardless.
Drew Brees retired, guess what? I'm still
Still the
there.
same fan. Yeah.
That's right. Even though Derek Carr did, I don't like that. But still.
Well, first of all, there's no such player as Pat Holmes. And there's no
After
such
that.
team as Kansas.
Yeah.
There's no such NFL team as Kansas.
He always call him that, Kansas.
But if Mahomes left the Chiefs, I would want somebody to break his back. Whoever he go to.
I think that Jerry Jones got something up his sleeve.
I think so too. Something's going on.
Something's
He
going
trying
on.
to sell that team or something.
You think he gonna sell a team?
I think he gonna sell the team.
You think so?
You're a businessman.
Well, that is true. I don't think he'll sell the team though, Marcus.
You think his ego too big?
Oh yeah, very much so.
He want to win a Super Bowl with the
Yes,
Cowboys.
yeah.
I thought they had the team last year to even.
They had the team.
They did. What happened? How did they? What was it?
They suck.
At the end of the day, you got to finish the game. Everybody look good on a piece of paper. A woman look good on the picture when you see her.
But yeah, until you get in there.
I thought they had a really good defense. I thought they had some good receivers.
Well, Green Bay really exposed their defense.
Yeah, they did.
They just couldn't stop Jordan Love for nothing.
They sure could.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really thought that the Cowboys had the team to. I was like, man, I'm scared they may go to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. But I can't. But we are talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
We are
And,
talking.
and I don't think that
Like
this year
Stephen A. say,
it always gonna. Yeah.
what will happen to the Cowboys? What happened will happen if a black cat don't run across the field several times.
And they're not the best team in their division to me. I'm just being honest. I think Philadelphia made some great
They
moves.
made some great moves.
If they stay healthy, they're gonna be all right.
What was the purpose of bringing Ezekiel back? What was that purpose?
To eat more pies.
My boy Ed Bolden, did you watching? Why did they bring Ezekiel back?
That's what I want to know. But they signed Devin Cook.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
Yeah.
a-
So
that's
that's,
a good move.
So did 20 leave? Running back.
he's with Tennessee.
Yeah.
We played the same. We played them.
Gallup, what's his
Sunday.
name? Gallup? Or what? Not.
That's what is his name from Memphis? Pollard.
Yeah.
Pollard.
Pollard.
Yeah.
I thought he.
Tony
I
Pollard.
know he hurt his ACL. But I hope he's okay. I want to send out my best to Jackson State tight end Jency Riley. He had successful ACL surgery last week. He tore his ACL in practice.
Jensen just been
Just snake bit.
And he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's a mass comm major,
Yes.
and he loves the camera. So I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So Jackson State playing this week. Alcorn's playing this week. Alcorn has a tough one with UAB.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
That's gonna be tough. Oh,
Pine Bluff got a tough one too against Arkansas tomorrow.
Arkansas Pine.
yeah.
No, Arkansas Pine Bluff playing Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Wow. That's what the young lady said on the news the other night.
Arkansas Pine.
Arkansas Pine.
Yeah, what you call Arkansas Pine.
Okay. Well, Marcus, we really appreciate you coming. Anything else you want to add this evening?
Well, to get ready for them Boomer Sooners to invade the SEC. We're looking forward to coming to Ole Miss. We're looking forward to coming to Death Valley. We're looking forward to going to Auburn. I got a little cousin playing running back down there, Jaquez Hunter. So it's going to be an exciting season for everybody. The Mississippi State Bulldogs. I mean, this SEC going to be great. It's going to be a great season.
Oh,
my boy.
Really?
So what they had to do, Rob J.
Yes, sir.
They went and got a guy from Oklahoma. Athletic director Zach Selman, which his uncle is one who recruited me to
Yes, sir.
Oklahoma. So they went and they might do some things, but I told
So
them,
y'all don't play state?
we don't play state.
Okay.
this year.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so look out for Boomer Sooner.
That's right. We coming. We coming. We coming. We coming. Get ready.
So when you go to the Boomer Sooner games, you sit in the press box?
Yeah, we sit in the Skyboys with Coach Wilson.
Oh
We have a deal called Coach's Cabana, and we hang out with the casino VIPs on Friday night, and then we go to the game on Saturday.
Well,
Hang out with Coach.
excuse me.
Rob, we know we're gonna be sitting in, if we go
That's right.
next to him.
We gonna sit there?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I invite y'all up.
I think no, they ain't gonna do us like Southern University.
Oh,
We don't do
I hope not.
No.
We we almost got kicked out of Southern University last year.
We went. As long as y'all with me, you ain't got to worry about getting kicked out.
Oh, okay.
We gonna eat scrimps and lobster. And
Is that right?
All that.
Well, we about to go eat some barbecue. You sure you're not a vegan?
I'm sure.
Marcus, we really appreciate you, man. I knew when you walked in, I said we gonna have some fun tonight.
All the time. All the time.
Join us back next week. Thank you.